Also, I want to make one thing clear. It is not disrespect. It is not blasphemous. It is not uh, like any type of negative comment for me to speak on something as God's folly. They have appointed me emissary. So when I speak, I'm not speaking without something that they have approved me to say. In the fact that God is coming back to apologize about things, they are admitting a folly, right? So, me recognizing it as folly is just going according to their will and their word. I want to point this out because I know people are going to jump at that and be like, how dare you call something a folly of God? Here's the thing: God is a cognitive being. We are cognitive beings. That is what in my image means, actually. In my image means that they created us with cognition as they have cognition too. We could call God a higher functioning cognitive being, but in that we are both cognitive beings, that we are all cognitive beings, we hold a lot of the same properties and parameters in that we are also creators too. Also, we are anomalies too. And here's the thing: when I post this on Reddit, when I make my announcement on Reddit, and I'll probably add these videos to my announcement on Reddit, if people can get my freaking karma up, because when I revealed myself to the Christianity forum, these psychopaths lambasted me like jerk faces. And I think I called one a doo-doo head. So I got banned. I got banned because I was like, you're a doo-doo head. They were like, and they kicked me out. It was horrifying, by the way, to announce myself to the Christians. My God. I was like, hey, and this is when I was kind of new at it, and I was just coming into it, and I was like, I think this is happening, everybody. And they went nutso on me. It was really like, I was like, oh no, I'm definitely gonna die from this. I was like, oh shit. And I fell out into the streets of Queens, New York, into a panic attack. It was like, I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna do this? Like, it was really bad. These people gave me like these people was like I was like I'm gonna die. They're gonna kill me, and they might still try to, but fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna die to some ignorant assholes. Like fuck that. Anyway, yes, the new one curses. There you go. The old one I'm sure did too. It's like everything that we think is different than we think it is. Like that's something that people need to accept. Everything that we think is different than we think of is, and that is honestly quite obvious because it was over 2,000 years ago. So of course everything's going to be different than you think it is. You don't know necessarily the culture of 2,000 years ago. There's a lot of nuance that would be lost in time. Like I have a couple of things that I deduce that I realize about that timeline of humanity where I'm like, oh wow, that's incredibly different than we imagine it. And I'll be speaking on it. But what I mean to say is, I'm getting sidetracked, is when I post this on Reddit and I announce myself, if people can help me get my freaking karma up, I need to start a subreddit of my own, which I plan to, where I plan to talk about these things and I plan to talk about the word as it's coming to me and through me. And one of the first posts I'm going to make in there is I'm going to answer what God is. And I do not mean conceptually. I mean, what is the physical makeup of God? Because I know they told me. And when you hear it too, you're going to think, oh, what the fuck? And then I'm going to start listing like the reasons why it matches up. And then it's going to make way too much sense. And you're going to be like, holy shit. And that's what's been happening to me. By the way, the information I gave you in the last video with that information, because you were telling me how like, oh, you're acting like you're standing above and all this stuff. You now with that information stand above every Jew, every person that calls themselves Jewish on the face of this earth. You stand above every Jewish person on the face of this earth with that information that I gave you. Because you now have information directly from them through only 1 degree of separation, through me, the conduit, right? The conduit. You have information directly through the conduit, directly to you. You stand above everybody now. If we're going by your logic, how does it feel, right? How does it feel to stand above all, going by your logic, right? Do you feel great? Do you feel grand? Do you feel amazing? Do you feel like you're lording above all and you're like, I have this information and I. No, dude. It's information, it's knowledge. It does not cause us to stand above all. It only causes people to stand above all through measures of subjugation where people hide knowledge to stand above all. That is how it happens through humanity. That's how the royals would do it. I am not doing that way. I am saying I need people to help me spread this information because it is coming from them. They're giving it to me, and there's a reason why they often pick one emissary, and I can tell you why in another one. But here's the thing. If people can help me get my freaking karma up, and I'm going to post this one publicly, I'm going to post the other video publicly. If they can help me get my karma up, I will do my subreddit. I will link everybody to my subreddit. And then my first post will be, what is God, the physical makeup? And I will tell the world what the physical makeup of God is. And they too can, whoever reads it, can too stand above everybody. By the way, if we look at that in the sense of division, everyone over everyone equals one God. There you go.